Rockets have won 7 of their last 10 games. A look at their first. Patrick Beverley, Russell Westbrook's good friend, along with Amber. Harden also had a big ball game. The officiating crew at Milwaukee lost at Chicago. Harden puts the move on and is rejected. Now Westbrook trying to put the move on Harkless as they isolate. And Westbrook able to knock it down.
From this area tonight, trying to get off.
And Paul George is one of them, as is Kawhi Leonard. George gets the roll. The Rockets' last game this past Monday night at home, as they were down by as many as 25. This is P.J. Tucker.
Scoring power like this team does. Something great, but it doesn't surprise me.
Leonard from 3.
The Kupo is showing everyone, please don't forget about his name when it comes to MVP.
Beverley knocked it out of the hands of Harden. And then it slapped. Zubac nearly intercepted that pass that was intended for Beverley. And a block shot by Capella.
Just make sure he's that ankle inside the paint.
Harden for 3 gets a very friendly roll. Again, Beverley got a piece of it. Here's Beverley. He puts it down. Here, a man out of Arkansas. 3rd year with the Clippers. He's a former Houston Rocket. Capella. And he stuffs. Clippers forcing the Rockets to use more time on the clock than usual, but House is
and House 39.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. I know coaches, as we see P.J. Tucker hit on the floater, they always want their...
And for those of you that want to complain to Harden, no, send your letters and your frustration to Coach D'Antoni.
Meanwhile, Kawhi, 6th man for the Rockets these days, was checked in. He missed that shot. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the 3 from Beverley. George getting it down low. Beverley quickly to the corner. Here's Shabbat. He hits from 3. And Leonard pops it out. Here's Beverley wide open. Passed on the shot. George takes it and hits. Going all 12 points by virtue of 3-pointers. McLemore on a catch and shoot for 3.
Perseverance. And for you fans out there, Ben McLemore was practically out the league. People had called him a bust. Now he's just busting on people just like Kawhi Leonard. Possessions, they've gone into a defense that looks like it's man-to-man, but once the pick comes wide open, you can leave.
Once again, catch and shoot and bucket. Leonard played here on a switch by Capella. So goes right at him, fakes it home.
So hard to stop.
Lou Williams had quite a run the other night. 10 straight points all by himself in 90 seconds. And what a move by Westbrook.
The and 1, not afraid to go inside.
Shabbat set the screen. Patterson for 3. Patrick.
They want him to be more of a scorer, and he needs to do that coming off the bench.
Westbrook, yes, and the foul. The Rockets Coach of the Year 2 seasons back with Houston Coach of the Year with Phoenix Suns. Beautiful alley-oop at home. They've won their last 10 straight at Staples. Off the turnover. This is Harrell splitting through and scores.
Did you see that quickness? Something that you can underestimate if you're not out there guarding them yourself. So smooth.
Montrez, a one-time member of the Rockets, as
shakes his hand and gets back on defense.
Westbrook getting it deep and hits. Of 8, he has 9 points. As Williams backs it home. After missing 2 games with a sore calf, Rivers goes left on Shabbat and hits.
That's why I always, unselfish player, loves to pass, but when your offense is stagnant, he can get to the cup.
Patterson had some space, took advantage.
Good looks in the corner.
Clippers 7 of 9 from 3-point land. Williams off the steal. Accelerates on Rivers. And again hits. Williams on the pick and roll for Harrell, but Capella is there. Harrell with a series of fakes and a nice soft touch.
That's a one-on-one game.
Doc Rivers felt that the Clippers were a bit sluggish in the first half the other night, but they did explode in the second half. And his son, Austin, knocks
it to your old team.
Here's George. Able to hit over House.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Must be some great memories.
Well, you know, early in the season, Doc won his 900 losses. What's the better achievement? What was tougher?
Did you and Doc go back a while? I know.
Yeah, when he was here, we'd be
Explain the story behind the 10 and 11.
Well, 11 on the road, that was a blue uniform.
Okay.
And the home uniform, they were white, and the number was blue. So it was 10 at home.
3-pointer. Now, when things were particularly tough or awful, did you ever say to yourself, I've had, all right, the 2 free throws at possessions. Here's Leonard on the drive. Billy, you've had the other night. Cardinals 1 of 5. Oh, Harrell pulls it away. Here's Harrell going up. He's blocked. Harrell again. He hung in on a third effort, able to put it home. Outside the block. He is rejected and a foul. With 4.5 remaining in this first half, Clippers have opened up a 10-point lead. Strong move by Paul George. George with that hesitation dribble. Harrell with the hook. Oh, he's showing the entire repertoire. Tucker knocks it down. So that ends a 13-0 run by the Clippers. George for 3, yes. Oh, George, hard giving it up. Capella blew the layup. Westbrook on the drive. Got the step on Harrell.
His right hand, which is backwards, so hard for the defender to time his release.
I wrote that all down. It sounded as Leonard once again from 3. Here's Beverly finding George wide open for 3. Big moves on Beverly. Lost the dribble. Could not save it. And Patrick Beverly
coming to work, irritating people on the other team every game.
Oh, and now Beverly and McLemore chest to chest, separated by the officials. Westbrook, Beverly on Hart. He had to give it up. Here's Westbrook, twisting his way. What a move by Russell Westbrook, putting a move on George. Yeah, they double up on Hart. Here's Westbrook, taking advantage. Again, a circus
contest. He's just laying it up nice.
Harrell backs in on Capella. Harrell is listed at 6'8".
Then he'll pass you off to his great defenders late.
Hart now 1 of 6 3-point range. Leonard has had the touch. He now has.
Make sure you make the player earn it.
And here's Harden squeezing by and scores. George. So someone noticed. Well, there it is. You can see Russell has the eye.
And I do show with guys jumping off of trampolines, having a dunk contest, and right there, if I'm reading Lynch correctly, it looked like he said, hey, this is okay, but.
Well, this is being accepted.
Yeah.
And the officials check with some call. But here's Westbrook on the drive, and Capella puts it down. That will not affect a dunk.
Challenging the shot, seeing if Houston can get out in the break nicely. Defense right there by the Clippers.
Leonard dumps it. Zubac puts it down. House, Tucker, Capella on the front line. Here's Capella, and again with the dunk. Tucker moves it back out. Harden, played by Beverly. Harden from deep. Yes.
Hits it real quick. He can score in bunches, and who cares about that first half if you're Harden?
Nice move by George. Off low. It's picked off by Capella. Hart for Capella. Earlier, Westbrook with the rebound. And again accelerates. Westbrook all the way and scores.
It's so funny watching.
Doc making his point. That was audio assist presented by State Farm. Rockets. Hart fed on a switch by Zubac. They double up. Finding the open man. It's Westbrook for 3. Yes. The league in scoring the last 2 years. Shot clock is down to 4. Beverly. Oh! What a reverse shot as he went baseline.
Teams are so used to him passing it to that opposite corner.
That ended an 8-0 run. Shabbat, who just came on and doubled up. Beverly and Shabbat. And then Capella puts it down. That's a 20. Harden on a step back and hits over Jordan.
Stop Harden one-on-one. You can bother him. You can mess up his timing, but you can't stop him. He's looking to get on fire the second half.
Capella went down on that fake, and it led to his Harden on the step back. George did not go for it. Oh, what a move there by Harden, and puts it down. Fumbled it. That would have been some play.
Yeah, Capella usually doesn't miss those type of plays.
Harden gets it right back to his house. And it's of the third. Westbrook off the double. Finds the open man. Here's House. With 3/10 of a second left. Back it goes to Westbrook. Picked up by Williams. And he drew the foul. And Lou Williams may have a pretty good argument there.
Yeah, you never see Sweet Lou get too upset.
Doc Rivers trying to restrain Sweet Lou Williams. Not feeling so sweet at this moment.
No.
And a technical has been hit with 2 technicals. And then the ruling it was a 3-point attempt on that foul by Williams. Beautiful spin by Harrell. Goes right at Houston run. Rivers pulls it back on Shabbat. Flips it up and in.
Penetration.
So one loss. They lost to Milwaukee in early November. The one loss here at home. And Westbrook does it again. Working McLemore and Rivers, actually a 3-yard set. Westbrook, yes, for 3. Oh. Shot clock down to 3. For 3. First round pick of the Sixers last season, 26th overall. Here's Westbrook, who's been on fire. Has cooled off considerably. Westbrook lost the handle. It's a 3-on-2 for the Clippers. Here's Shabbat for 2. Shot clock to 6. Here's George driving on Rivers. And Harrell puts it down. Picked up by Harden. Gets it down low. They swing it. Open shot here for Beverly. Yes. Rebounded by McLemore for the Rockets. Harden played by Beverly. And it's an offensive foul.
Of the officials to make sure they call the push-off.
4th foul on Harden. His 3rd offensive foul. George, yes, for 3. Shannon played on a switch by Chandler. Shot clock at 7. Nice pass for Harold. Shabbat off the dribble. Here's George. Yes! Another 3. Clippers recapturing the lead. Up by 4. Here's Leonard. Yes!
Tucker gets shooting percentage, and he doesn't have to force anything because Westbrook's doing it for him.
Oh, Leonard providing some 25 points for Kawhi Leonard. Harden for 3. Yes! Back tap. Chased down by House. Gives to Westbrook. It counts in the foul. Harden played by Shabbat. Gets it away and hits the board. He moves across, backing his way on Beverly and a foul.
I mean, it was a step back.
Yeah. Apparently he's being ushered back to the dressing room. Was he hit with a tee?
Oh, and Westbrook just got hit with a tee and kicked out as well. That's refs are huddling up. But the argument between the two guys, Westbrook waves at him and says, "Where are you now?" And let's remember the history. Beverly played to the end of a play in Oklahoma.
It's been an 11-0 run here by Houston. They lead it by 5. 2.5 to go in the 4th. Oh, beautiful set up for Tucker with his specialty. Not able to hit the corner 3, but they keep it alive. Here's Harden on the drive. And the Rockets now lead it 122-113. Clippers led 113-107. They led by 6 with 4.5 remaining. George with the bucket. It's Westbrook. Oh! Went right at Harrell, who's shaken up. And it's final seconds. And the Rockets will come away with the victory. Last second bucket. Rockets go to 19-9. They outscored the Clippers.